Eastern Plains Sports Network 1010 KSIR coming to you live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Getting ready for a keys to the contest like I was talking about before we went to the timeout. Yes, the Hotchkiss team is on an 11-0 road record, 12-game winning streak. Their last loss was January 20th, where they lost to Cedar Ridge 35-30 home, or 35-34 at home. So the Lady Beatniggers have a task ahead of them. But you know what? What I've always noticed too, and I'm not going to say that's the factor tonight, but usually those Western Slope teams come in just a little bit less difficult for these teams, and I hate to say it that way, but usually they just play harder against those Western Slope teams. So excited to see what happens. Our Lady Beatniggers are sitting at a record of 13-10, great record for Coach Maddie Rule and them, but we'll see what happens. That's why you play the game. That's exactly how you play. It doesn't matter if you come in 20-3 or 23-0. If you can take one time and beat this team, that's all that matters, to advance and punch their ticket to the Sweet 16. So we'll see what happens here as we get started. And tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Stubbs Sports Fans. When you're traveling, you need one stop that has it all. On I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubb. Tonight's starting lineups first for the North Fork Miners. Mary Hollenbeck, number 5, Brooke Anglovich, number 14, Andy Heinrichs, number 21, Alyssa Lovelace, and number 22, Arlie Moore. Your starting five for your Lady Beatniggers: Callie Kastrup, Gracie Martinez, Jocelyn Middlemiss, Kylie Greenwood, and number 20, Sydney Miller. She'll be tipping off against number 22, Arlie Moore here. Sid's got the height advantage, so we'll see what happens here in this game. Both teams look like pretty even matching up here against each other. So here we go. We're underway live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Beatniggers Miners tipping off. Callie Kastrup for the ball for the Beatniggers on the left side. Bring it over to the deep corner. Looking, feeds it over to Sid Miller, who's wide open. Sid gets the ball, drives it to the hoop. Two-handed shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace brings it down. Of course, she's got a 3-on-2. Drives it into Callie Kastrup, and she gets called for a double dribble against Lovelace. Great defense by Callie Kastrup, and it's going to be a turnover for the Miners. Still at 0-0, 7:42 left to go here in Resurrection Christian. Gracie Martinez in to Sid Miller. Sid Miller over to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss brings it across the timeline for the Beatniggers. Middlemiss over to Greenwood. Greenwood top of the key. Greenwood looking, takes it over to the right side. Jocelyn Middlemiss feeds it over to Callie Kastrup, top of the key. Kastrup's got a shot. She's at the free throw line, left side, feeds it to Sid, who's cutting down underneath, trying to get to the baseline. No, goes to Jocelyn, outside, three-pointer, good! Jocelyn Middlemiss with a three-pointer for the Beatniggers, and they're up 3-0 early with 7:07 left to go. As the Miners have the ball, that's Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck on the left side, over to the corner to Moore. Moore gets it down. It's stolen by Callie Kastrup and into Gracie Martinez. Martinez is actually going to give that a 2-point shot, by the way, instead of a 3 to Middlemiss. And then there's a loss of the ball as Callie Kastrup couldn't get a hold of it. It was knocked away by number 14, Heinrichs. And the Beatniggers maintain possession. And they just fixed it on the scoreboard again now. So now it is 3-0 is our score. Inbounds to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss to the right side, feeds it in to Kylie Greenwood. She's unable to get, she does get a hold of it, and she's tripped up a bit. Feeds it over the right side to Middlemiss. Middlemiss over the right top of the key. Feeds it over to Sid Miller. Knocked away, though, and it's taken away by Hotchkiss. Number 21, Lovelace. And quickly down the court, number 3, Gracie Martinez. Knocking it out of the hands of Lovelace. And doing a inbounds pass opportunity for the Miners underneath the Beatniggers net. 3-0, 6:29 left to go. First quarter action into Lovelace, number 21 on the inbounds. Alyssa Lovelace with her first bucket. 3-2 is our score. 6.25 left to go. Inbounds to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup trying to bring it up to the timeline. She's got coverage on her by number 4, Hollenbeck. Loses the ball, but over to Jocelyn Middlemiss, who gets it down the court. And she throws a bad pass, and it's taken away by the Miners, number 14, Heinrichs. Heinrichs feeds it in to number 5, Anglovich, and then back to number 4, Hollenbeck, and she misses the 3-point shot, rebounded by the Beatniggers. Callie Kastrup bringing it up the court for the Lady Beatniggers, crossing the timeline. Looking, goes to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss out in Caitlin Clark land, feeds it over to Gracie Martinez, right side, cuts down to number 13, Greenwood. Greenwood gets called for a travel. She's unable. She's got to put the ball on the floor on that place, and she's going to spin around like that. And that way she can drive it to the hoop, but it's going to be a turnover for the Beet Diggers. Still 3-2 is our score, 5:43 left to go. First quarter brought to you by Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agriculture. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. As it's to Alyssa Lovelace. Lovelace gets it into number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck is a star player for the team. Steps back for a three-point shot up good. Mary Hollenbeck with the three-pointer. And the Miners have the lead 5-3 early in the game. Inbounds to Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood's double team. It's stolen by number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace drives it to the hoop, and it's good. Kylie Greenwood's got to get a handle on that ball a lot better and be more aggressive. She gives up a bucket there. 7-3 is our score. Callie Castro brings it up the left side of the court, covered by Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck gets it in to Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood gets it across the timeline. Coach Maddie Rule takes the 30-second timeout. She's going to talk to the girls and settle them down and say, look, hey, you guys have got to relax on that court and do what you do. Getting flustered underneath by that full court press of the Lady Miners. Buckeye Welding and Supply, you have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. Culligan Water Softeners and Drinking Water Systems available for rent. Call 970-427-8080. Just underway here live from Resurrection Christian Academy as your Lady Beet Diggers down under this one. Just into the first quarter, 4:55 left to go, 7-3. Not too bad hanging in there so far with the Miners, who come in with an 11-0 record on the road. Inbounds, Jocelyn Middlemess to Sid Miller. Miller spins it back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn shot two-pointer up. No good. Emery Chard now in for the Beet Diggers, and it's knocked out as number 44, Sadie Allen, had a handle on it, and Chard was able to knock it loose, but it's still going to be Miners ball. Inbounds to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it down the court for the Miners. Over to the right side to number 22, Moore. Moore feeds it into number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace looking, goes back to Moore. Three-point shot for the lefty up, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Gracie Martinez. She's hacked. Oh, no. They called a traveling instead on Gracie Martinez, as I thought she was fouled, and apparently he didn't see that one by number 14, Heinrichs, and it's going to be a turnover for the Beet Diggers. So the Miners will get the ball. Hollenbeck looking. Beet Diggers covering on the defense very well. She's got to get it in. Throws it across the top to the time over to number 11, Allie Moore. 22, Allie Moore, excuse me. Moore gets it over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck off to number 21, Lovelace. Her shot up. No good. Rebounded by number 4, Mary Hollenbeck. It's a two-pointer. So 9-3 is our score. Beet Diggers go down on the left side. Number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess feeds it in to Sid, over to Emery Chard. They got to settle it down and get their passes in much better. Emery Chard with the ball. Gracie Martinez looking to Chard. Chard drives it to the left side of the hoop. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Miners. Quickly they get it down to number 21, who's wide open, Lovelace. She can't get a handle on the ball. Turns it over underneath the bucket. So the Beet Diggers will get the ball as number 5, Evie Lapp will check in, along with number 20, Kalia Shavine. I want to say it's Kalia Shavine, I believe, is when I looked it up today. Kalia Shavine. Inbounds to number 5, Evie Lapp. She loses the handle of the ball. Beet Diggers have trouble holding the ball at this point, guys. That is huge for them as they get the pass underneath to number 44, Allen. She misses the shot, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Beet Diggers ball again. As checking in now will be Athziri Vasquez. Yes, it's Athziri, A-T-H. Athziri Vasquez checking in for the Miners. Inbounds to Gracie Martinez. Martinez got Sid Miller on the side-by-side with her. They go down the court together. Gracie goes down, gets it back to Sid. Sid gets it to Evie Lapp. Evie Lapp can't get a hold of it. It's fed down the court by number 44, Allen. Then to Vasquez. Vasquez gets it down to number 4, and that is Hollenbeck, who misses the shot. Rebounded by number 1, Callie Castrip. Callie finally is fouled after about 15 spins around the move there. She finally gets the call. So the foul's on. Number 22, Arlie Moore, her first foul. And that's the first foul of the game. 3:19 left to go in this game. 9-3 is our score. Evie Lapp on the inbounds. Goes to Callie Castrip. Full court press by the Miners into Emery Chard. Chard bringing it up the court. for the Beat Diggers. She's left-handed, swings it over the side to Evie Lapp. Evie drives. She's fouled this time by number 22, Arlie Moore, I believe again. Yes, they're on Arlie Moore, her second personal, and then checking in for them will be number 24, Riley Abney. And now in for your Beat Diggers, number 2, Piper Hickey. 9-3 is our score. Beat Diggers still not too far behind. 3:10 left to go. Inbounds to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup, she got away with a double dribble. Easily away with the double dribble. So it's inbounds to Sid, or it's passed to Sid Miller. Miller drives to the hoop, feeds it underneath to number 2, Piper Hickey. Rebounded almost by Sid, but it was knocked out of bounds by Sid last. So it's going to be a turnover to the Miners. The Beat Diggers have got to get some points here as they're getting the possessions down there. They're just not scoring. So the inbounds will go to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck for the Miners. Star player for their team. She brings it up the court, crossing the timeline, covered by Evie Lapp. She goes over to the right side. Goes to Allen. Allen, top of the key, swings it around to number 24, Abney. Abney throws it back open, wide open. Allen underneath it. She's in for an easy 2-point bucket. Sadie Allen with her first bucket. Easy for them on that one. Into Sid Miller, then to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup crossing the timeline for the Beat Diggers. Looking to set up a play. Goes over to the left side to Piper Hickey. Then to Sid. Sid goes to the free throw line to get it, and she's fouled from behind by number 20, Kalia Shavine. I'll get these names right on some of these girls. They've got some tough names for them. So Shavine gets charged with her first foul as number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess, checks in for Callie Kastrup. 11-3, 2:22. Inbounds pass stolen by the Miners. Vasquez has hit the floor about 5 times in the last 5 minutes. Allen with the ball for the Miners. Over to Vasquez. Vasquez, right side, feeds it down underneath to number 20, Shavine. Back out to Vasquez. Shot up, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. She throws it back in, knocked away, and rebounded by number 14, Emery Chard, who gets it to Sid Miller. Sid Miller calming it down, gets it over to Piper Hickey. Hickey by herself, solo, left side, drives it to the hoop. She's going to go in, left-handed shot, no foul. And it's rebounded by the Miners, number 24, Abney. Abney gets it over to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck on the right side, looks for the three-pointer, goes out to Vasquez instead. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Sid Miller. And then over to Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess brings it up the court for the Beat Diggers, right side. She's going to take it to the hoop all the way. No, she loses control of the ball as she had the opportunity, and it's going to be a jump ball on the floor. And it's going to be Miners' ball on the turnover. So Kylie Greenwood's going to check back in for the Beat Diggers. And then for the Miners, number 14, Heinrichs, and number 21, Alyssa Lovelace. 11-3 is our score. $1:30 left to go. First quarter action. Paul Costa calling live from Resurrection Christian. Beat Diggers playing the North Fork Miners in the 32-team tournament. First round. Over to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck feeds it over to number 14, Heinrichs. And then into the baseline left side to number 24, Riley Abney. 2-point bucket up and good for Abney. Into Evie Lapp. Evie gets called with the travel on that one. She can't control the ball. You know, right now what I'm seeing on the floor is the young girls struggling to maintain possession. They've got so much pressure by these older girls, and it's just kind of putting them off pace a bit. They've got to relax and slow down and get their composure. As the inbounds to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it down the left side. Over to 44, Allen. Then over to number 24, Abney. Right side. Elbow. Over back to number 44. Stolen there by Emery Chard. Couldn't get a handle on it as it rolls out of bounds. And Gracie Martinez will check in for number 5, Evie Lapp. 13-3 is our score. 49 seconds left to go. Live from Resurrection Christian Academy. North Fork and Beat Diggers. Inbounds to number 24, Abney. And good coverage by Piper Hickey on the defense. Knocks it off, and it hits Abney going out of bounds, and it's a turnover for the Beat Diggers. Jocelyn Middlemess with the inbounds to number 2, Hickey. Hickey brings it up the timeline. Goes all the way to Gracie Martinez on the left side. Back to Middlemess. Middlemess out by Caitlin Clarkland. Swings it over to Hickey. Hickey tries to get it into Martinez, and she loses it, and it goes through her hands, and there's only 33 seconds left as number 10, Sandy Elizalde checks in for the Miners. Man, they have a depth on this bench as they're checking in a lot of ladies for the Miners. So the inbounds goes to Heinrichs. Heinrichs brings it up the court. Whoa, she loses the handle on the ball. No call on it. Parents are wanting that call, but that's not there. And she tries to feed it in underneath to Elizalde, and it's stolen by Piper Hickey. And Hickey is fouled on the way down the court by number 24, Riley Abney, with her first. 4 fouls already on the Miners. 0 for the Beat Diggers. Gracie Martinez with the inbounds for the Beat Diggers. Over to Piper Hickey. Hickey tries to get it into Greenwood. Back to Hickey, though. Then to Greenwood. Greenwood's got to take it in underneath the hoop. No, instead it's to Gracie Martinez underneath the basket. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to remain for the Beat Diggers with 9.6 seconds left to go. 13-3 is our score, as Brooke Englovich is now in for the Miners. I have to laugh. I'm looking at my granddaughter who's sitting down below, who made the drive up with her daddy, and they're here watching and listening at the same time. Emery Chard on the inbound pass. She drives it to the right side baseline. Shot up, fouled by number 10, Sandy Elizalde, and that puts on the line for the Beat Diggers number 14, Emery Chard, for her first of 2 shots. Finally to break that 3-point barrier. First shot for Chard, up, rolls in, and good. So Emery Chard in the books for the Beat Diggers. She's going for her second shot, 13-4. 5 seconds left to go. Second shot, up, swish. Emery Chard with her 5th point of the night. Down by 8. Inbounds. Goes to Elizalde. She gets it in. Tries to get it into the deep underneath the basket. It's not there. One of the girls hits the floor for the Miners, and it's the end of the first quarter. So our score will take a 30-second timeout. Beat Diggers down 13-5 here against the North Fork Miners on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Second quarter brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at SydneyRMC.com. So the Beat Diggers are just having troubles containing the ball at this point to start the game. Just ball control has been everything, as the Miners have not had any issues, and that gives them the lead in the first quarter, 13-5. So we get started here into our second quarter as the inbounds to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it up to court for the Miners, off to the left side, hands it off to number 23. That is Moore. Moore gets it over to number 14, Heinreich, and she steps out of bounds and she loses control of the ball. Good pressure by number 1, Callie Castra. Jocelyn Middlemist for the inbounds honors for the Beat Diggers. Middlemist looking, feeds it into number 20, Sid Miller. Goes all the way down to Gracie Martinez, who's super fast. Gets it into Emery Chard. Chard tries to drive, but then gets picked up by Sid Miller. Shot up, good. Sydney Miller on the board for the Beat Diggers. 13-7 is our score. Beat Diggers down by 6, 7:35 left to go against the North Fork Miners here in the 32-team championship here for the Colorado High School Activities Association. And it's over to the Miners, number 5, Englovich. Englovich gets it into number 14, Heinrichs, and the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace gets it over back to Heinrich. Heinrich, she's trying to control the ball. She's going up to the top of the key for the Miners. And then she feeds it into number 23, Moore. And then back to the top to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck going to drive it underneath to the baseline. No, she feeds it off to number 23. And that is, I don't have a number, 23. Yeah, I don't have a number 23 here, guys. I'm sorry. So number 23 for the Miners has a 3-pointer. I don't have her on my program, so I'll check here during the break and see what we have. As number 20, Kalia Shavine checks in for the Miners. 15-7 is our score. Gracie Martinez looking for the inbounds. Gets it into Middlemist. Middlemist looking, feeds it over to Gracie. Gracie back out to Chard, then to Jocelyn. 3-point shot by Middlemist. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 4, Hollenbeck. She has trouble containing the ball as she had pressure from Callie Castrop. Then she tries to get it down the court, and she does. She gets it over to the left side, working solo against Gracie Martinez. Feeds it underneath and off the foot of number 20, Kalia Shavine. Kicked out of bounds, and the Beat Diggers will have possession. See if I can find my phone and figure out who number 23 is, as they're making a substitution here. So we'll see if I can snag who number 23 is. Okay, it's Jalen Monroy. Number 23 is Jalen Monroy, everybody. So there you go. So my apologies for missing Jalen Monroy. Inbounds pass for the B-Diggers, number 14, Chard, gets it down the court, goes to Callie Kastrup. She's going all the way solo. She works it. Nope, goes to Sid. Sid with a quick jumper shot up, no good. Rebounded by Sid Miller again. No, then Kastrup gets a hold of it, takes it out to the top of the key. Down 15-7, 6:10 left to go. Gracie Martinez with the ball. Feeds it back to Kastrup, then over to Jocelyn Middlemess, then gets it to Sid. Sid looking from the free throw line, gets it down underneath to Emery, and it's stolen by number 5, Englovich. Englovich brings it down and feeds it to number 22, Moore. Shot underneath, good for Arlie Moore. Kastrup into Gracie Martinez. Martinez looking to get it across the timeline. She's quick enough that she'll probably make that no problem. She does, goes around the left side, feeds it over to Sid Miller, back to Gracie Martinez. Martinez can't get a hold of the pass and kicks it out of bounds. 17-7, 10-point lead. These girls have got to be better at receiving that pass and getting that ball and getting the shot because they're getting the opportunities. They're just mishandling the ball. Simple mistakes is all that's hurting them at this point. 5:31 left to go to 17-7. Paul Costa calling to you live from Resurrection Christian High School. It's now into Hollenbeck as she feeds it over to number 22, Moore. Back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck around the right side. Drives it into the baseline. She gets called for the travel instead as she tried to do the foul, but Sid graciously pulls her up, and it's going to be a turnover in the Miners as number 13, Kylie Greenwood, checks in for number 14, Emery Chard. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. 17-10 is our score. Middlemest into Kastrup. Kastrup looking. Got to get across the timeline. Kastrup forces it in and gets it to Greenwood, and it's all the way to Sid. Sid's got an easy drive right side. Up good, Sid Miller with her second bucket of the night, 17-9. As the Miners lead only by 8. As Hollenbeck over to the right side to number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace looking. Goes around top of the key. Had troubles with it. She gets called with a double dribble. Saw that one happen easily from up here in the crow's nest. Check it in for the B-Diggers, number 2, Piper Hickey. 17-9 is our score. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. B-Diggers have a shot to close the gap a little bit more. Gracie Martinez for the B-Diggers. Full court press by the Miners. Gracie dribbled a little bit ahead of herself, was able to control it. Goes to Greenwood. Greenwood looking. She's double teamed. She's trying to get it out. There's going to finally be a foul here. Let's see who the foul is on. Is Kylie Greenwood is trying to work it through. It's going to be called on number 5, Brooke Englovich, with her first foul as Sadie Allen checks in, along with number 14, Emery Chard. So the inbounds for the B-Diggers to number 2, Piper Hickey. Hickey up to the top of the key, trying to work her way in, tries to feed it into a cutting Jocelyn Middlemess, not there, taken away by Allen. Allen gets it into number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck crosses the timeline for the Miners, then back to Allen. Swings it over the left side to number 22, Moore. Then down in the deep quarter to Hollenbeck, and then all the way around the right side to Allen, and then to number 14, Heinrich, and then to 22, Moore, and then over to the far left corner to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck has some troubles getting around some B-Diggers. Stops and takes a three-point shot, and it's no good. And there's going to be a late foul. The foul is coming on number 3, Gracie Martinez, and somehow Hollenbeck drew the foul to get a 3-point or 3 shots from the free throw line on her three-pointer that she wasn't even close on. So here's the first shot from Hollenbeck. It's up and it's good. Swish. Coach Rule trying to plead her case and say, no, that wasn't close, but apparently that's the call. So we'll go with the second shot. I think she did foul her as well, though. Second shot up good for Hollenbeck, who's got, so far she has 7 points. Checking in for the Miners, number 21, Alyssa Lovelace. Hollenbeck with her third shot, 19-9, 10-point lead for the Miners to make it 14. It's up and good. She's 3 for 3 on the free throw line. Inbounds to Piper Hickey. Hickey trying to get it up the court. Gets a pick for Kylie Greenwood, able to get it down. She's going to drive it all the way to the hoop, feeds it out to the right side to Martinez. 3-point shot way off the target. Rebounded by Jocelyn Middlemess. Middlemess looking, 3:45 left to go. Middlemess trying to get through all this. Finally gets to the Greenwood. Greenwood trying to get it out to the right side to Emery Chard. Shot by Chard up, no good. and it's rebounded by the Miners. Number 4, Hollenbeck. She gets it deep down the court to number 21, Lovelace, who takes it on the left-handed shot. No good. Rebounded by number 3, Gracie Martinez. And it's a jump ball. She ties up with Allen, and the Beat Diggers are going to get the ball. Callie Kastrup checks in along with number 20, Sid Miller, after sucking some oxygen for about 60 seconds. And then they're back in the game that quick for the Lady Beat Diggers, 20-9, 3:17 left to go. First half. Callie Kastrup looking, finds number 20, Sid Miller, goes through her hands. Again, having a hard time getting the clamps down on the ball there, but it looks like it was tipped by the Miners last, so good for the Beat Diggers as Piper Hickey will do the inbounds. Timeout called by the Beat Diggers. They're going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here right on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Beat Diggers down almost at halftime with 3 minutes, 17 seconds left to go, down 20-9, only down by 11 to the Miners, who came in super hot as a team with 11-0 record. Last loss since January 20th. Premier Credit, for over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. So for the Beat Diggers, Piper Hickey is going to do the inbounds honors as she's looking for the inbounds pass. Goes to Callie Kastrup. Callie's got a wide shot. She's going to take it all the way down the court. Right-handed layup. His shot is up, no good. It rolls off the backboard. Got to make those shots key in there as it gets taken away by the Miners on the rebound. Hollenbeck, she throws it, tries to force the pass deep down the court, and it's knocked out of bounds last by the Beat Diggers, and the Miners will maintain possession. Inbounds from Hollenbeck. 3:08 left to go. Gets it in to Moore, and then to Allen. Allen shot up, no good. Hollenbeck gets the rebound. Shot no good. Rebounded by Emery Chard. Chard gets it up the court to Piper Hickey. Piper Hickey's going to drive it to the hoop. Oh, my goodness. She had an easy shot. All she had to do was shoot it. Instead, she fed it to Sid Miller, which was good. Not a bad choice, but, I mean, she had the easier shot, and no shot was made, so they turn it over instead. So it's 20-9 still with 2:52 left to go. 20-9 again. Miners lead over the Beat Diggers. Hollenbeck in for the Miners. She's looking, dribbling around the top of the key. Gets it over to number 22, Moore. Then down underneath to Lovelace. Lovelace gets it in, and it's stolen by number 3, Gracie Martinez. Oh, and we're going to get a flagrant foul here. They're going to call a flagrant. Let's see what the call is. Let's see here. They're going to call it on Sid Miller for a flagrant foul. He's saying that he elbowed the girl from North Fork, got her in the face, so they're going to call a technical foul on Sid Miller. But, you know, Sid got tied up and she wouldn't get her hands off her, so they're going to call that as a technical on Sydney Miller. So on the line for the Miners will be number 21, Alyssa Lovelace. I guess if you're going to challenge someone as tall as Sid like that, you're going to get hit in the elbow with the elbow in the face on that. So I'm sorry, that's just something you got to look at when you're playing someone so tall like that. So the first shot by Lovelace says it up, and it's no good. And there's going to be a timeout called, 32nd, by the North Fork Miners. As Lovelace misses the first, she'll get a second shot here in a second, and then they'll get the ball back with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go until the half. A lot of fans from the Beat Digger side not happy on that, but that's the call. They're going to go on it. Wiggins Equipment, count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with service and products you need at your most critical time. Don't forget to stay with us for a halftime show presented by Equitable Savings and Loan, and we'll give you some stats and follow up with that. We appreciate you tuning in tonight on 1010 KSIR and Eastern Plains Sports Network. Paul Acosta coming to you live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Beat Diggers down 20-9, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. They're going to put Alyssa Lovelace on the line for a second opportunity on the flagrant foul called on Sid Miller. That's where we came out of the timeout, as they call the elbowing in the face. But again, if you're going to get that close to the Big Dragon, you're going to get the flames on that one. So the second shot for Lovelace is up and good, and she's quickly transitioned out and subbed out as the Miners are going to get the ball. And let's see where they're going to go. Yep, underneath the Beat Diggers bucket here. 21-9 is our score. And the inbounds from Hollenbeck looking, trying to get somebody. It's not there. Feeds it into number 22, Moore. Moore gets it off to the left side to number 24. That's Abney. The shot is up, no good, and it's rebounded by number 20, Sid Miller. Sid gets it over to Kastrup. Kastrup looking across the timeline. Kastrup really quick up for three into Miller. Miller's driving it in. Sid's going to turn around. Shot left-handed up, no good. Rebounded by and knocked away by Allen, I thought, but no, they're calling it off of Gracie Martinez instead. So it will be Miners ball, 21-9 with 2:11 left to go. Sid Miller did great trying to get that aggressively into the basket as the inbounds to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck covered by Gracie Martinez. Down to the left side, Hollenbeck gets it over to Allen. Allen swings over to the right side to Heinrich. Heinrich has it almost stolen by Callie Kastrup, but not enough. Oh, but a good block by Kastrup. Oh, and no, they're going to call it a foul instead on Callie Kastrup, because I thought she had a good hand on the ball as she was cutting into the left baseline. So Callie Kastrup gets called with her first foul. Third team foul for the Beat Diggers. 1 for the Miners in the second quarter. Into Allen. Allen feeds it over to number 22, Moore, back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck around the left side, looking to go to the left corner. She's going to drive it to the baseline. Has no chance of getting it. Loses the ball underneath, out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover by the Miners. So heavy lap in for the Beat Diggers, looking for the inbounds. Goes to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup in, bringing it down the left side. Emery Charles also in. Over to Sid Miller. Sid Miller driving it in to the free throw line. Left-handed shot up. No good. Misses it. She's just so close. It rolls around the rim several times as they get it down the court to number 22, Moore, and she misses the shot on the quick give and go, and rebounded by number 1, Callie Kastrup. Kastrup with the ball. 1:21 left to go. 21-9. Beat Diggers haven't scored in a while. Kastrup looking. Three-point shot. Kastrup up. No, just off the left side of the rim, and it's rebounded by Allen. Allen gets it down to court to Hollenbeck. Easy shot. Right-handed layup. Hollenbeck up. Good. As Hollenbeck is the leading scorer. Inbounds to Kastrup. Kastrup for the Beat Diggers. Brings it up the court. Looking to cross the timeline. 53 seconds left to go. Goes over to the left side. Finds Emery Chard. Chard drives it to the left baseline. Shot. Chard up. Fouled. No good on the shot, but she's going to come onto the line to shoot 2 as the foul is called on number 44, Sadie Allen, her first. So Emery Chard on the line for the Beat Diggers. 23-9 is our score. 45 seconds left to go. First shot for Chard up. Swish. Emery Chard 3 for 3 on the free throw line as Jocelyn Middlemiss checks in for the Beat Diggers. And then for the Miners, number 1, Atziri Vasquez. Also checking in for the Beat Diggers, looks like number 13, Kylie Greenwood. Late substitution as they're bringing her in for Sid Miller to give her a rest with 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Sid only has 1 foul, though, which is fine as she comes in. Shot for Emery Chard up off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Atziri Vasquez. Feeds it down the court to number 24, Abney. Abney feeds it up the court to number 44, Allen. Then back to Vasquez. Vasquez over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, top of the key, covered by Callie Kastrup. Back to Vasquez in the right corner. Vasquez gets called with a traveling before she tried to drive it to the baseline and turns it over underneath the Beat Diggers basket. Jocelyn Middlemiss for the Beat Diggers will do the inbounds honors with 25 seconds left to go. Looking, goes to Kastrup. Kastrup goes way down the court to Emery Chard. Chard is wide open. Chard's going to try to drive it into the hoop. She loses the handle on it. Rebounded by Greenwood. Greenwood's going to drive. Shot up. No. And she hits the floor. And it's rebounded. And it's stolen by Kastrup. Up. Oh, and she just missed it because it was in the hands of Shavine and she lost it. Kastrup drives it to the hoop and gets fouled. But Shavine also fouls that in the process. And Callie comes to the line with 8 seconds left to go. A chance to make it an 11-point game. Shot for Kastrup is up. Good. Callie Kastrup in the books officially tonight. 23-11. 8.3 seconds left to go. Second period action. Second shot up. No. Back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck's got to get it down 5 seconds. Down to Number 1, Vasquez, shot up, no good, and the buzzer goes off, and we are at halftime with our score. Beat Diggers down on this one, 23-11 to the North Fork Miners. We will take a 3-minute break, and come back to you here for state championship basketball right here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network coming to you live from Resurrection Christian Academy. Beat Diggers down 23-11 to the North Fork Miners. Third quarter brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com as the Miners will get the ball to start off the third quarter here. Up 23-11 over the Beat Diggers. Inbounds from Englovich into number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it across the timeline for the Miners. Goes to the top of the key, covered by Gracie Martinez. Tries to get it in, knocked away and out of bounds. Actually, in the last touch on it was Hollenbeck. It didn't go through the hand. It went through the hands of number 13, Kylie Greenwood. Jocelyn middle miss for the Beat Diggers. Looking, gets it into Kastrup. Kastrup covered by Hollenbeck. Kastrup looking, tries to go down the left side of the court. She does easily, crossing the timeline. Looking, goes to middle mist. Caitlin Clarkland feeds it in to number 13, Kylie Greenwood. Greenwood gets tied up on a jump ball, and the Beat Diggers will maintain possession here. And down in front of their bench with 7:38 left to go, Gracie Martinez. Inbounds honors. She goes in, looking, trying to go to open. Jocelyn Middle Mist gets it over to her. Middle Mist. Caitlin Clarkland looking, stops her dribble, gets it over the right side to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup gets it into Greenwood. Greenwood, free throw line, tries to bring it in left side, shot up, good! Left-handed Kylie Greenwood with her first bucket of the night. As the Miners try to go in too quickly, Hollenbeck forces the pass down to number 21, Lovelace, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Miners. Beat Diggers only down by 10 now with 7:18 left to go. A chance to chop down that tree lead and get caught up here in the third quarter. Inbounds to Callie Kastrup. Callie taking it all the way. She's left-handed. Shot up. Good! Callie Kastrup with her point, making it an 8-point game for the Beat Diggers. Inbounds almost stolen, but it's knocked away, and it is stolen this time by Sid Miller. Sid Miller in the Jocelyn Middle Mist. Middle Mist bringing it up the timeline for the Beat Diggers. Gets it into Miller. Miller looking, feeds it to Greenwood. Greenwood, right-handed shot, fouled on the way up, and it's no good, but she's going to come to the free throw line for the Beat Diggers as the foul is called on number 5, Brooke Englovich, her second foul. Quickly, the Beat Diggers get 6 points back here possibly if Greenwood gets both these shots. Here's the first one. It's up and no good. First one missed for Kylie Greenwood. 23-15 is our score. Last we heard, Fort Morgan boys were down by 5, trying to close the gap on their game. Second shot by Greenwood is up, no good. Rebounded Miller, shot back up, good. Sydney Miller. 23-17 is our score. Beat Diggers down by 6 only. Inbounds, almost taken by Martinez, away from number 4, and that was Hollenbeck, and she shoots it, and it's no good. And then she ties up on a rebound with number 5, Englovich, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be still with the Miners as the Miners come in with quite a few mistakes. Only down by 6 now, the Beat Diggers with 6:35 left to go. Inbounds pass to number 21, Lovelace. She tries to go in and shoot. She's fouled this time by number 2. I don't see a 2, but okay, I think he meant 3. Gracie Martinez, yeah. So fouls on number 3, Gracie Martinez, her second, and that puts on the line number 21, Alyssa Lovelace, who makes her first of her 2 shots, 24-17. Only a 7-point lead. Chance to make it an 8-point lead here. Second shot for Lovelace is up, no good. Rebounded by Gracie Martinez. Martinez with the ball loses the handle as she's pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover for the Beat Diggers. Got to hold on to that ball, I'm telling you. That has been a big, big difference. But it's only a 7-point game as they were down as far by 11. As the inbounds to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck on the left side. Looking. Tries to get it down. She does get it to number 5, Engelvich. Back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck driving, covered by Martinez. Then to number 5, Engelvich. Back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck back to Engelvich. 3-point shot. Up good for Brooke Engelvich with a 3-point shot. And the Miners will take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here as it's now a 10-point lead for the Miners with 6:05 left to go in this matchup. Make sure you check out the brand new Eastern Plains Sports Network archive channel on Spotify. Full game broadcast available on demand for you to enjoy anytime you wish. We love bringing you podcasts every week on Spotify, and now have our full game broadcast available for you to listen to anytime, anywhere. 10-point lead for the Miners here with the third quarter. 6:05 left to go. Lady B Diggers will inbound it. Jocelyn Middlemist goes into Callie Kastrup. Kastrup up the court for the Beat Diggers. Gets it across to Sid Miller. Miller looking to cross the timeline. Does. Gets it to Kastrup. Over to the left side to Middlemist. Middlemist. Left elbow. Looking. Double teamed. Tries to get it in. It's knocked out of bounds by the Miners' number 14, Andy Heinrichs. And the Beat Diggers will get possession in front of their bench. As number 3, Gracie Martinez looks for the inbound. Beat Diggers trying to chop it to an 8-point lead. Sid Miller with the ball. Sid Miller gets it to Callie Kastrup. Callie Kastrup's going to set up the play for the Beat Diggers. Looking. Out in Caitlin Clarkland. Gets it to Sid Miller, top of the key. Miller looking. Works around the left side. Finally getting foul called as Sid Miller drives it to the hoop. And they're going to call it on number 22, Arlie Moore, her third foul, as she was tying up with Sid Miller. That's the one that, well, not one of them, but one of the girls that had got elbowed earlier. Is the inbounds pass from Martinez. Looking, gets it to Kastrup. Kastrup can't get a handle on it. It's stolen by number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it up the left side of the court. Pulls up for a 3. No, she doesn't shoot it. Gets it out to the left, to the top of the key to Lovelace. Lovelace gets it out to Heinrichs. Heinrichs swings it out to the left side to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck tries to get it in. It's stolen by Martinez. Martinez brings it up the court for the Beat Diggers, slows up the pace a little bit. Looking over the right side to Kastrup. Kastrup gets it in to Greenwood. Greenwood double team. She's going to try to drive it. Loses the handle on it. She tried to turn the corner and goes out of bounds. So that's a turnover for the Beat Diggers. As quickly they get it down the court to number 21, Lovelace. Easy shot for her. No one was watching her as she snuck deep behind the Beat Diggers. Lovelace. And the inbounds pass goes to number 13, Kylie Greenwood, but she is fouled by number 14, Heinrichs. And correction on that, they're calling Kylie Greenwood with a foul. So Greenwood gets charged with her first personal. Not sure where that call came from when the Beat Diggers had the ball, but maybe they're saying it was a moving screen. Not sure. 4:53 left to go. 29-17, largest lead here now for the Miners. As Hollenbeck brings it in, gets it over to number 5, Engelvich. Engelvich wants the ball back, fed to from number 22, Arlie Moore, but it's not there, and it goes out of bounds and turnover for the Miners. 4:43 left to go. 29-17 from Resurrection Christian, North Fork Miners, and your Brush Lady Beat Diggers. Head-to-head action. Punch your ticket to the Sweet 16. The winner of that one goes, and the loser goes home for the rest of the tournament. Goes to number 20, Sid Miller, and it's knocked away, and it's taken by number 21, Lovelace, and she tries to shoot it. Blocked, though, by number 20, Sydney Miller with a big block. So it's over to Gracie Martinez. Martinez feeds it over to Jocelyn Middlemist, left side. Goes to Sid Miller, right-handed shot. Up good! Sydney Miller with the and-one opportunity for the Lady Beat Diggers. And she's got 8 points already. And she'll come to the line with 29-17. And the foul is on number 5, Brooke Engelvich, her third. And checking in for the Miners, number 44, Sadie Allen, as Engelvich comes out. Sid Miller goes to the line for the and-one opportunity to make it a 9-point game. Shot is up and good. Sydney Miller. So the Miners quickly try to get it down the court. Gets it into number 22. Moore on the left side. over to number 4, and that's Hollenbeck. She doesn't take the shot, covered by Gracie Martinez. Good defense by Martinez. Feeds it into Allen. Allen then goes to Lovelace. Lovelace shoots. Knocked away by Sid Miller again. The SWAT team comes in. Sid's got 2 blocks back to back. Gets it over to Jocelyn Middlemiss. Middlemiss down the court. Looking, feeds to Sid. Sid shot up. No good. Tries to get a rebound. No, she does not. Allen gets it instead. And then it's taken by Moore. And then over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck gets it down to number 21, Alyssa Lovelace, who's wide open, and she gets the next bucket. 31-20. Callie Castor brings it down the timeline. Piper Hickey's going to check in for the B-Diggers. Tries to feed it over to Jocelyn Middlemiss, and it's knocked away by number 21, Lovelace. 11-point lead as Piper Hickey checks in for Gracie Martinez. Martinez takes a rest on the bench. 3:21 left to go. 31-20. Piper Hickey with the inbounds. Looking. Feeds it to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup can't get a grab on the handle, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it's turned over to the Miners. So Allen will get the inbounds. And she goes to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck tries to get down the court. She goes to Heinrich. Heinrichs with it. Heinrichs drives it around the right side. And apparently Callie Kastrup gets called with a foul, saying that he reached in on her and held her. So that'll be a foul on Callie Kastrup, her second one. But it is a non-shooting foul. 3 fouls for both teams. As Heinrichs looking to inbounds it. Goes to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it up the court. Going, covered by Piper Hickey. Good defense by Hickey. Hickey showing some great defense, but she gets called with a hand check. And it's going to be a foul on Piper Hickey, her first. Now they're going to start calling hand checks on both teams. So we've got 4 fouls for the B-Diggers. 3 for the Miners. Inbounds for Allen. Allen looking still. Finally gets it in to number 20, Shavine. Shavine gets it into number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck. Right side, Caitlin Clarkland. She's looking for some hand check opportunities, but instead she dishes it off to number 24, Abney. Abney swings it around the right side. Gets it over to 14, Heinrichs. Heinrichs feeds it out to number 24, and that was Abney. Shot up, no good, rebounded by Heinrichs. Heinrichs with it, drives it over to the left side to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck looking, trying to drive. Good defense by Piper Hickey. Almost stolen, and they're going to call Callie Kastrup instead with a foul reaching in, and that's going to be Callie's 3rd foul. Let's see if he calls that officially. Yep, they do call it. So that puts on the line number 4, Hollenbeck, for a chance for 2 shots. 31-20, first shot for Hollenbeck. It is up and good. As the B-Diggers check back in, Gracie Martinez. Callie Kastrup has 3 fouls. Hollenbeck going for her second shot. 12-point lead for the Miners. 2:31 left to go. Second shot is up good. Hollenbeck's got quite a bit of points tonight. She's got 11 so far. As Piper Hickey gets it into number 20, Sid Miller. It's up and good. Sydney Miller with her 11th point of the night from a great pass by Piper Hickey. Miners get it in. They're trying to get it down the court to Allen. Allen gets it up the court to number 24, Riley Abney, and she's fouled in the process by number 14, Emery Shard, her first. 35-22 is our score with 2:10 left to go. Second shot is up by Abney, and it's good. She has 5 points. Hickey brings it up to court. 14-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Miners. Hickey brings it over the right side. She gets a pick from Jocelyn Middlemiss. I saw that. Jocelyn threw an elbow, and that's going to be an offensive foul there. She kind of threw an elbow as she went by, and Middlemiss gets tagged with her first foul as Coach Roll says, let's take a timeout. Let's talk it over, drills. So she does. So a timeout with 2:01 left. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back here on 1010 KSIR, the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Resurrection Christian. Thanks for tuning in. Paul Acosta, 36-22 is our score. B-Diggers down their largest deficit here, 14, as they're going to have to get going here if they want to get back into this ball game late in the third quarter. Allen on the inbounds, looking as the B-Diggers are playing about playing some full court press on him. They finally get it up the court to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck feeds it down to number 20, and that is missed by Shavine, and it's rebounded by number 14, Emery Chard, but instead they're going to call a jump ball with her and Shavine, and the Beat Diggers will get the possession on the arrow. Inbounds pass to number 2, Piper Hickey. Hickey brings it up the court for the Beat Diggers. Feeds it over to Emery Chard. Chard looking three-point shot for Chard. Up. Good! No, he calls it a two-point shot for Emery Chard instead, so it's a two-point bucket for Emery Chard. 36-24. And again, I told you they're going to be ticky-tacky on these fouls, and they are going to call it. And they went with Mary Hollenbeck, who gets fouled by number 2. I believe it's going to be on, let's see who they charged that foul on here. I think they called it on, trying to see who they gave the foul listed here. Yeah, I'm not sure who they gave that. It's either 2 or 3. I think it's on Hickey. If it's Hickey, it's her second foul. So that puts Hollenbeck on the line with a shot. And now it's up and good. And we are on, she's 6 for 6 on the line. Here she goes with her second shot. With 1:39 left to go, it's up and good. She's a good shooter from the free throw line. She's 7 for 7 so far. As Gracie Martinez on the inbounds for the Beat Diggers breaks through the press breaker, gets it down to Sid Miller, outside, right side corner. Chard up, no good. Rebounded by Miller, then back in by Piper Hickey, and then it's tied up with number 5, Englovich, and she throws elbows. No calls on her. I'm sorry, but if you're going to call it that way, you got to go both. As it's down the court to number 21, and that's Lovelace, and she misses the shot. And there's going to be a foul underneath the rebound by number 5, I believe, Englovich. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is. It's on Englovich, her 4th personal. So the Beat Diggers now have a chance to go to the line here after this one. It's 5-4 on fouls. So if they can get another foul here late in the third quarter, they can get on the line to shoot a few shots here to try to chop away that 14-point lead of the Miners. So Englovich comes out immediately as Sadie Allen checks in. Inbounds to Gracie Martinez. Martinez is going to bring it up the court for the Beat Diggers. And she gets double covered, and she gets around the right side. Still got to get it across the timeline. She needs to hurry up, as she does, but she tips it over to Allen. Allen gets the ball for the Miners on the turnover, and then it's over to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck. Boy, I can't believe she got away with a big carry on that one, but no call on that one. Feeds it out to the left side to number 22, Moore. Then to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck then into number 21, Lovelace. Shot up good. Alyssa Lovelace has 12 points already. 40 seconds left to go. As Jocelyn Middlemess gets it across. Goes to number 2, Piper Hickey. Down to the right side to Emery Chard. Feeds it underneath to Sid Miller. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Miller. Gets her second shot up. No good. And it's rebounded by number 10, Elizalde. And then into number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck to Elizalde. Shot, three-point land, up, no good. And it's rebounded by number 21, Lovelace, and feeds it out to number 4, Hollenbeck, who airballs the three-pointer from the left top of the key. 40-24, 16-point lead for the Miners as Callie Kastrup checks in along with number 5, Evie Lapp. 9 seconds left to go, third quarter action. Beat Diggers are going to really have to work hard this fourth quarter to try to catch up with 9 seconds left to go. Callie Kastrup bringing it down the left side. No foul there as she gets hand checked. Goes into Sid Miller. No, Sid can't get it. Callie Kastrup tries to get it back. It's taken by number 21, Lovelace, and the buzzer goes off. So a 16-point deficit for the Beat Diggers to start off the fourth quarter as they're down 40-24. And we'll come back for the fourth quarter action on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR at Eastern Plains Sports Network fourth quarter brought to you by Rudy's Tires with several locations across the area. There's always a Rudy's Tires location close by, and they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. As the Beat Diggers and the Miners have been going at it, going fourth quarter action here. Miners are going to get the ball to start off the fourth quarter. 40-24, up by 16 as the inbounds goes to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck brings it down the court, left side over to number 44, Allen. Over to the right to number 22, Moore. Moore then into Heinrichs. Heinrichs feeds it over to Allen, far left side, elbow shot up, no good, rebounded by Callie Kastrup. And there's going to be a foul underneath as Kastrup was wrapped up by number 21, Alyssa Lovelace, her first personal, and that's the first foul of the quarter. 40-24, Beat Diggers down by 16. Gets it inbounds to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup brings it up the court. Winner of this will be playing Resurrection Christian tomorrow. As Emery Chard gets it, drives it down, right-handed layup, shot up, no good, rebounded by Sid Miller, put back up, good, Sydney Miller with her 13th point of the night for the Beat Diggers. Inbounds to Lovelace. Lovelace on the right side goes up against Sid Miller. No, it's not there. Bounces in and out. Rebounded by Chard. No, it's instead rebounded by Allen, who takes it away from Chard. Back to Lovelace. Lovelace over to number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck on the right side looking. Tries to look for a pick from Allen. No, it's not there. Instead goes to Heinrichs. Heinrichs takes it over towards the free throw line. Over to number 22, Moore. Moore thinks about it over on the right side. She's covered by number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess. Swings it around and shot up. No good. Rebounded by Sid Miller. And then hands it off to Callie Kastrup. Kastrup has the ball. Beat Diggers only down by 14, 40-26. I've seen them come back from deficits of this before. Miller gets the ball. The free throw line finds wide open. Jocelyn Middlemess shot up. No good. And there's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a shooting foul. So let's see who it's on. The foul is on number 44, Sadie Allen, her second. And that puts on the line for the Beat Diggers, number 10, Jocelyn Middlemess, with a chance to make it a 12-point lead. Beat Diggers were down by 16. Jocelyn Middlemess with her first of 2. It is up and good. Jocelyn Middlemess with her 4th point of the night for the Beat Diggers. 6:41 left to go. Seen Mountains climbed better than this one, so I know that this is possible for the Beat Diggers. Middlemess shot up. Bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Allen. Tipped away as she tries to go down, but it's a lucky bounce pass to number 21, Lovelace, who takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Sid Miller. Miller gets it to Kastrup. 40-27, 13-point lead. Kastrup bringing it up the timeline. Feeds over the right side to Evie Lapp. Then into number 14, Chard. Chard drives it to the hoop. Left-handed shot. Running shot. Up no good, and she's fouled. I believe she's going to be fouled by number 21, and that is Alyssa Lovelace, her second personal, and that puts Emery Chard on the line with 6:19 left to go. Chard from the free throw line. The first one is up. Good. Emery Chard with her 4th of 5 free throw attempts tonight. Good. Second shot for Chard. 12-point lead. It's up and good. Emery Chard, 5 for 6 on the line. 40-29, 11-point lead. Into Moore. Moore feeds it down to Heinrichs. Heinrichs tries to go to Allen, who's blocked of the SWAT team of Sid Miller, and says, no, not this time. And it's an 11-point lead as the Beat Diggers are trying to chip away a little at a time. 6:09 left to go. Callie Kastrup in. Brings it towards the timeline, covered by number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck gets it into 20. Miller, top of the key, looking to drive, feeds it over to Evie Lapp. Evie on the right side, tried to go the baseline, no, instead goes to Chard. Chard tries to get it to Kastrup. She can't get a hold of it. It's stolen by Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck drives it around, covered by Kastrup. I don't know what kind of shot she just made there. She tried to Michael Jordan, and it was a terrible choice. And the Beat Diggers get the rebound by Jocelyn Middlemess. Opportunity for them to stop the lead of the Beat Diggers instead. And then we blow it ourselves as Middlemess tried to get a pass over to Evie Lapp, but she traveled in the process. So it's a turnover for the Beat Diggers as number 5, Anglovich, checks back in. And number 3, Gracie Martinez for your Beat Diggers. Also checking in for the Miners, number 20, Kalia Shavine. 40-29, only 11 points separate the lead for the Beat Diggers to tie the lead up. Evie Lapp covering number 4, Hollenbeck. Over to the right side to Moore. Moore brings it around to the free throw line. Feeds it over to Heinrichs. Heinrichs tries to drive it to the right side free throw line. Over to Hollenbeck. Thought about a 3, no. Instead, she dishes it off to number 20, and that is Shavine who misses. Rebounded by number 20, Sid Miller, and she's fouled in the process by number 20, Kalia Shavine, her third. And that's 4 fouls on the Miners to 0 for the Beat Diggers. And that could be a factor here as we get deep into this 4th quarter. Only 11 points separate them. Again, Kastrup bringing it up the timeline. Goes against their number 1 player. Hollenbeck gets it in to Emery Chard. Chard looks, Thought about driving it to the baseline. Instead, goes into number 3. And then over to Sid Miller. Sorry, that was Gracie Martinez. Gets it underneath to Callie Kastrup. Shot hand. One-handed shot up. Good. Callie Kastrup with a beautiful shot under the right side of the bucket. A 9-point lead. As quickly Hollenbeck tries to get it to score. Not able to. Gets it out to the left side to Heinrichs. Heinrichs gets it to Moore. Moore thinks about it. Drives to the hoop. Covered by Chard. It's up and good. Arlie Moore, easy bucket. Man, the Beat Diggers are so close. If they could just get another stop. 9-point lead here still, though, for the Miners. Kastrup gets it into Sid Miller. Sid Miller drives it to the right side free throw line. Running one-handed shot. Good! And one for Sydney Miller with her 15th point of the night. And the foul is on number 5, Brooke Englovich. That's going to be her 5th, and she is out for the night. Englovich with only 3 points, and she is done and taking the bench as Alyssa Lovelace comes in, as Sid Miller has a chance now to make this an 8-point game. Miller shot up, bounces off, no good. Rebounded by number 22, Moore. Gets it down the court, goes all the way down to Hollenbeck. Shot up, covered, rebounded by Sid Miller. Sid's probably got about 87 rebounds, and then she goes to get the pass to I'll get my names right, Evie Lapp. She's fouled in the process by number 21, Alyssa Lovelace. And guess what time it is? It's Miller time. Sydney Miller comes to the free throw line for 2 and a chance to make it a 7-point game. So the third foul on Alyssa Lovelace as Miller steps to the line. 5 fouls for the Miners, 0 for the Beat Diggers. Shot up, good. Swish. Sydney Miller with her 16th point. 42-34. Only an 8-point game now. 4:01 left to go in this game. Sydney Miller, chance to make it 7. Shot up, rolls in and out, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace brings it up the court, feeds it over to the left side to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck shot from the left side, free throw line, no good. Rebounded by number 5, Evie Lapp. Gets it to Miller. Miller goes to Kastrup. 3:48 left to go. Only, again, an 8-point lead. Kastrup looking, gets it in to Miller. Miller drives it to the hoop, finds number 14, Chard. Chard's going to drive it instead. Out to Kastrup. Kastrup, left side baseline, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Heinrichs. Heinrichs loses control of the ball, falls into Kastrup. Oh my goodness, they called it last touch by Callie Kastrup. What a hustle by number 1, Callie Kastrup. Even the Miners thought the Beat Diggers had the ball, and the officials said, no, it's your ball instead. So that tells you how that one went. 8-point lead for the Miners. Into number 22, Moore. Moore takes it around the left side over to number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace covered by 14, Chard. Chard looking, feeds it in to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck drives it in. Oh, she had no control on the ball, and they're going to call a foul instead, though, on number 3. Yes, and that's going to be on Gracie Martinez, her 4th foul. So Piper Hickey was the one that was charged with that one earlier, and it wasn't. It would have been Martinez making it her 4th foul. Only the first team foul for the Beat Diggers. Into Heinrichs. Heinrichs on the left side, looking, goes to Hollenbeck. 3:12 left to go. They're trying to slow it down, the Miners are. They want fouls. They're hoping they could get all 5 to come to the line. Heinrichs looking, goes in, gets to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, 3:01. Here's where a shot clock would be wonderful, as Heinrich tried to get it, but no, Hollenbeck has it. She goes to the left side. She's just dribbling all over the court. She doesn't care. She's going to play some one-on-one dribble basketball. Finally, Callie Kastrup says, nope, I'll foul you. And so she does get fouled, spinning all around, and Callie gets charged with her 4th personal foul. No shooting, though, as the Beat Diggers have 3 more to give. 2nd team foul. 5 for the Miners. 8-point lead still for the Miners over the Beat Diggers. Inbounds. Goes to Moore. Thought about it. Shoots from the free throw line. Left-handed shot up. No good. Rebounded by number 20, Shavine. And she puts it back up and she's fouled. And I believe it's going to be on number 14, Emery Chard, her 2nd foul. So Shavine comes to the line with 2:42 left to go. Chard only with 2 fouls. Beat Diggers with 3 team fouls. Still have 2 more to give. Shavine on the free throw line. First one is up. It is good. So Kalia Shavine officially gets in the scorebooks tonight. 43-34, 9-point lead. Second shot for Shavine. It's up, and it is no good. And it's rebounded, though, by the Miners, unfortunately. Moore gets it over to Heinrichs. Heinrichs back to Moore. Moore gets it over to Hollenbeck. Loses it. Heavy lap goes falling to the floor after it. So does Callie Kastrup. And bodies are all over the floor as finally Heinrichs gets a hold of the ball for the Miners. No fouls called on that. I agree with that, as everybody was just losing all over the floor, and Callie Kastrup gets charged with her 5th foul against number 4, Hollenbeck. So Callie is done for the night, as Jocelyn Middlemist will check in for her, along with Kylie Greenwood. 4 fouls for the Beat Diggers, so a non-shooting foul. Gracie Martinez comes out, only a 9-point lead. Timeout is called by the Miners. It'll be a full timeout. So 43-34 is our score. 2:18 left to go. We'll come back on 30 seconds on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from Resurrection Christian. Paul Acosta, thanks for tuning in tonight. Wrapping up our game here. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Beat Diggers down by 9. 43-34 to the Miners of North Fork. Inbounds from Allen. Allen for the Miners looking, goes into, she overthrows the pass, but recovered by number 22, Moore, and then finally gets it into Lovelace. Lovelace goes to their best player, Hollenbeck. They want her to get fouled all night long because she knows she's their shooter. She's just going to swing and drive all over the place and just make circles around the court basically with the ball. She feeds it off to number 21, Lovelace, and then back to Moore. Moore covered by Jocelyn Middlemist. Middlemist finally fouls her, knowing that she was going to go to Hollenbeck. So instead, that's going to put Harley Moore on the line as Jocelyn Middlemist gets charged with her 2nd personal. So it's 5 fouls now. So finally, the Miners will come to the line with a 9-point lead as Harley Moore will shoot for the North Fork Miners. Getting ready to start the boys' side here again to see who will play Resurrection tomorrow. First shot by Moore is up. No good. I know it's Vanguard, and I'm not sure what the other school is that's playing them. They'll be coming up here in a little bit. Moore with their 2nd shot, still up by 9. It's up, and it is no good. And it's rebounded by number 21, and that is Lovelace. Shot no good. Rebounded by number 14, Emery Chard, and gets it to Lap over to Middlemist. Middlemist on the left side of the court. Middlemist has got to be quick with it. She's looking. She can't get the pass. Instead, it was stolen by number 21, Lovelace. Lovelace looks down the court, gets it over to number 22, Moore. Moore looking. She tries to feed it into number 4, Hollenbeck, and Evie Lapp gets charged with a shoving foul from behind, and that's going to be Evie's first, but that's going to put the wrong person on the line for the Miners, and that's number 4, Mary Hollenbeck. Mary Hollenbeck so far has 13 points for the night for the Miners. This will be a chance to go 8 for 8 on the free throw line as Gracie Martinez checks in. It's a 10-point lead for the Miners. Literally, folks, 8 for 8 on the line. She's going to try to make it 9 for 9 right here for Mary Hollenbeck. Her 9th free throw attempt. It's a swish. Good. 9 for 9. That tells you how good she is. Gracie Martinez quickly brings it up court for the Beat Diggers right side. Over to Emery Chard. Chard tries to drive, and it looks like she's fouled in the process by number 4, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck tried to take the old dive, but it didn't work there. And then instead she gets called with her first personal late in the game and puts Emery Chard on the line with a chance to make it a 9-point game if she can make them both. Chard with the first up. No good. Misses. 45-34. 1 minute, 22 seconds left to go. Second one up. Good for Emery Chard. As the inbounds, Allen looking, gets it in to Heinrichs. Heinrichs gets it in and back to Allen. And then heavy lap, just a quick push foul on number 44, Sadie Allen, and puts her to the line as Evie Lapp gets charged with her second personal. She only has 2 fouls, so she's got a few more to give. 10-point lead for the Miners. 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go. First shot for Sadie Allen is no good for the left-hander. She's got her second shot to go. A chance to make it 11. If she doesn't make it, it's no good. It rolls in. I can't believe they called that. One of the girls stepped in way early. They did not call that, and they gave the shot to her anyway. So Piper Hickey will check in. And I truly mean, from up here, I saw the girl step in early. As the inbounds to Gracie Martinez, 11-point lead. Martinez looking, gets to Miller. Miller underneath the bucket. Up good, Sydney Miller with her 18th point of the night for the Bee Diggers. Into Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck covered by Hickey. Hickey ties up with Gracie Martinez, and Martinez gets charged with her 5th foul. And Gracie's done for the night as well. And she'll come out as Emery Chard will replace her. That puts Hollenbeck on the line for the Miners. So 2 have fouled out for the Bee Diggers. And that's Kastrup and Martinez. Everybody else is pretty much safe at this point, as the first shot from Mary Hollenbeck is good. Folks, 10 for 10 on the line for Mary Hollenbeck. That's the difference of the game right there. Here's her 11th free throw attempt. Swish. 11 for 11. Coach rule timeout, full timeout. She's going to take one. I think she's going to put her younger group in here as they're down by 11 with only 59 seconds left to go. We'll keep it here and finish up here shortly. Don't forget to stay with us for the postgame show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants and tonight's Players of the Game brought to you by Morgan Community College. Hey, stay connected with Eastern Plains Sports Network on all social media platforms. Follow at Eastern Plains Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram to see what games we're covering, get pictures from the ones we're at, and more. We also have several regular podcasts on our Spotify page. Give the Eastern Plains Sports Network a like, follow, and subscription on all social media platforms today. So again, Bee Diggers struggling a bit. You know, I think the biggest issue they had tonight was getting ball control. They're a young team still, so next year they'll be obviously a little bit better at that. They lose only one senior, they lose one player, and they'll be coming back with the rest returning to them. And who knows who moves in to help them out, and you're going to get those that move out too. So we'll see what happens as they get ready for next season. Hopefully, I'm not saying this game's over, but, I hope they could come back. But, of course, if they can't, they've got nothing to look down about as the inbounds goes to Jocelyn Middlemist. Middlemist looking, takes it down the court. She's going to go to the three-point line. Looking, nope. Looking, finally gets it to Evie Lapp. Evie gets tied up underneath, and she's fouled by number 14, Heinrichs. And that's going to put Evie Lapp on the free throw line as Heinrichs gets charged. Andy Heinrichs with her first personal. Evie Lapp comes to the line with a chance to make it a 9-point lead. 48 seconds left to go. Evie Lapp, shot up, no good, missed. Kylie Greenwood checks in for the Bee Diggers for Emery Chard. Second shot by Evie Lapp. It is up and good as Evelyn Lapp officially gets in the scorebooks for the Bee Diggers. As the inbounds goes to Hollenbeck, and I'm telling you, that's the person you just don't want to foul, but they keep fouling her anyway. As number 14, Emery Chard, gets charged with her third personal, and a chance to go 12 for 12 on the line. That'll be Mary Hollenbeck as they're up by 10. Here's the first shot from Hollenbeck. For the first time, she has missed. Jinxed her. I got her on the 12th free throw. It's like the 12th day of Christmas. She finally missed. Second shot for Hollenbeck. Good, though. She made me look bad on the second one. 12 of 13. Inbounds to Miller. Miller, right side corner, looking. Feeds it in. Stolen by it's knocked out of bounds by number 21, Loveless. And the Bee Diggers will maintain possession as Piper Hickey trying to get everybody pumped up and going in here with the 11-point lead. Looks in over the right side, left side, Lapp, three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Allen. Allen gets it. Full court press by the Bee Diggers. Heinrichs brings it up the court. Heinrichs over to the right side to number 22, Moore. Moore then to Heinrichs. Heinrichs looking. Back to Moore, and she's fouled, though, by number 2, Piper Hickey. Hickey gets charged with her second personal. And that puts Heinrichs on the line. Andy Heinrichs, a chance to make it a 13-point game. 23 seconds left to go. Shot for Heinrichs is up, no good. 49-38. Diggers down by 11. Safe to say this one's probably out of reach here. That 11-point lead. Shot by Heinrichs is up good. Rebounded by the Miners, number 21, Lovelace. She's double-teamed in the corner, gets it over to Allen. Wide open to number 22, Moore. Moore's just going to kill time. 15 seconds left to go. Covered by Middle Miss. Middle Miss fouls her. Good pat on the back to her, like, hey, you know what, I had to do it. Sorry, man. And that puts Moore on the line as Jocelyn Middle Miss has her third personal foul. 49-38, 11 seconds left to go. Tip of the hat to Jocelyn Middle Miss, the senior, for sticking through this and working so hard and playing so well for the Lady Beat Diggers, for doing a great season. We're going to miss you big time, Jocelyn. Second shot up good by Moore. 11 seconds left to go. Piper Hickey brings it across the timeline. Gets it down to Miller. 5 seconds. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by number 10. Jocelyn Middle Miss was hoping she'd get it in, but she did not. So the buzzer goes off. Our final score is 51-38 as North Fork will punch their ticket to the Sweet 16, beating our Beat Diggers tonight. One more time with a final score of 51-38. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back and wrap up thoughts here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network coming back to you live from Resurrection Christian as your Beat Diggers conclude their season tonight. Lady Beat Diggers fall to the North Fork Miners at the score of 51-38. Post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com. First, before we get going, I want to let you know on the Fort Morgan game, they're only down 52-47 with less than a minute to go in the game. I guess it's a very exciting game. Keeping an update from Christy at the studio. So we'll let you know. I have my phone on, so hopefully if there's any updates, she'll text me any further, and I'll let you know on any updates for the Fort Morgan boys, again, as they're only down by 5 with less than a minute to go in the game. So your Lady Beat Diggers tonight had some troubles early with the North Fork Miners. You know, that's kind of been the season for some of the Beat Digger teams that we've had, for the boys and the girls. They fall just a little bit at the beginning of the game, sometimes as much as 5 to 10 points, and they just can't chip away that lead to get it back. And that's been a difficult task for the Beat Diggers to get through that again. And again, it was a tough night for them as they fall 51-38 to the North Fork Miners. So I'll try to keep you updated on that score if I find my phone, because Christy's probably going to text me, and I don't know where my phone is. It was in my pocket 30 seconds ago, and I don't know where it went. So we'll let you know. Hopefully either that or they'll update it on the thing. So for your Beat Diggers again, falling 51-38. Players of the game tonight brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate's degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. So tonight's player of the game, I'm going to go with our senior, Jocelyn Middle Miss. She has played wonderful for the Beat Diggers, and I know that we had a great scoring match there out there by our beloved Sid Miller. Sid's got 2 more years left. I'm so excited to watch her, but I'm going to give it to Jocelyn Middle Miss, their senior, who just played one heck of a ball game. Just unbelievable. To work so hard, and she's played in a heck of a season and just looks fantastic. So, you know, we're going to miss her a bunch. She's our only senior. So Jocelyn Middle Miss, tip of the hat from me to you as our player of the game tonight, brought to you by Morgan Community College. 56-50 is what I'm being told in the studio with 30 seconds left on that Fort Morgan game. So, wow, what an exciting game. So if you want to tune into that one, you can also catch that one on, I believe that one's on the sister station, B106. You can tune in for that game. Let's look at some of the scoring highlights tonight. Sid Miller tonight, folks, finishing with 18 points. What a heck of an effort. They fed her so late, She only had 4 to start the first half. Wraps up with 14 more in the second half. Just a great outing for Sid Miller. They finally started feeding it into her. It was there. They just, at the beginning, they were just having a hard time getting it down to her. Then finally, that second half, it started becoming money for them. But of course, it's just a little bit too late, and that puts them out of reach. So she gets 18 points tonight. Emery Chard tonight with 8 points. Kylie Greenwood with 2. Jocelyn Middlemess with 5 points. Evie Lapp with 1. And Callie Castro finishes the night with 5 points. Some of these unsung heroes that we got to talk about just to wrap up the season here as well. Piper Hickey, Gracie Martinez, and Callie Castro. Those 3 girls work so well at moving that ball around, and they take that ball down the court. They don't score a lot. They're the ones looking down low to get the points to the big people down below, and that's Kylie Greenwood or maybe Sid Miller, and that's just something so cool to see. So they don't get a lot of that credit because we don't call their names when they're not shooting the ball and they're dishing it off. So great job for those girls who played so well. And then, of course, Emery Chard, who's been bouncing in for Sid Miller often this season, just did a great job as well. So trying to get some more updates from Christy in the studio. Again, it was 56-50 with only 30 seconds left on that last update. For the North Fork Miners, they had so much trouble tonight stopping Mary Hollenbeck, who actually had, ready for this, 18 points as well. But she had 12 free throws tonight, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Kalia Shavine with 1 point, Alyssa Lovelace with 14, Arlie Moore with 6, Riley Abney with 5, Sadie Allen with 2, and Jalen Monroy with 3 points. And unfortunately, it looks like the Mustangs might not come back on that one. They're down 58-50 with only 10 seconds left. So looks like it might be a loss for the Mustangs as well. So I'll tell you what, it's been a great year for some Northeast sports teams, and they played so well this season. So good for them. I have not heard anything on the Beat Digger boys, what their score is at all. So hopefully you guys get some updates right here on our radio station dial. So again, I want to say congratulations to the Lady Beat Diggers on a great season. Your girls played so hard. Coach Maddie Rule and her staff, they just did a great job all season long, trying really hard with only one senior on their team and able to make it work. So just excellent job for those ladies tonight. Nothing to keep their head down for. So good luck to them for next season, and looking exciting. It's looking to be an exciting season next year when they come all back as a strong junior squad. And the final score on that Fort Morgan game was 58-50. Fort Morgan boys fall tonight as well. So coming to you live from Resurrection Christian, Paul Acosta, I want to say thank you so much. Thanks to Rose Condis in the studio, Christy Creighton in the studio for keeping me updated on everything. I appreciate everything you do. Thanks for listening to Beat Digger Basketball right here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.